Look, man, shout out to Podcast and Chill for finally speaking about the Chidimma issue, because I was waiting for them to speak about the Chidimma issue and the Chidimma story of her winning. I wanted to see the perspective they will take. If they will go the route of the people who are xenophobic, or they will go with the objective, open-minded view of analyzing this whole situation. And they were not xenophobic, they were not. Shout out to Podcast and Chill, man. Podcast and Chill is one of the biggest podcasts in South Africa, and they were very civil about how they were speaking about Chidimma. And it just shows you that in our country, it's not everyone who's gonna be hateful and xenophobic against Chidimma. They might question what her mother did, but they won't be hateful. Listen to what they were talking about.
It's a diamond encrusted crown with $3 million.
Damn.
And yeah.
Hold on. I don't believe that.
What?
$3 million is like 50 million rands. So she got a crown worth 50 million rands?
As a runner-up.
That sounds weird. And I'm not hating, but it's like, let's be practical. Why would you get cash prize of $1 million and then get this thing that's worth 50 million? And you're a runner-up.
But I guess it's just part of the winnings. Remember how we mocked when she won Miss Nigeria? She was mocked for having a crown that was like you could buy off Temu, and it was about 50 rand. Now she has a 3. We can't be still going, why?
No, I'm not saying why. I'm just saying it sounds. I don't know whether they're reporting the journalists, but it's like.
But it's written there.
Sounds distorted.
It's strange, yes. It's just, I'm not saying why she doesn't deserve it. No, it's not coming from a place of malicious place. It's just the math is not mathing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, that's like $3 million. That's 50 million rands. A crown also. It's like, okay.
But I don't think she can be selling it or getting it's not good for keeps. Maybe it's just given and then you have to hand it back. I don't have no idea.
I think you keep it. What I'm trying to say is I think that figure is a bit.
You know, Chidimma is like those spam emails, man. It just won't go away. You know those spam emails you get in your emails, my man?
No, I think it was because of just how people were still just going on and on and on.
Just won't go
And
away.
I don't get why they're like Nigerians.
Remember, you go on the emails, you say delete all.
Yes.
And then after you say delete all, another one comes.
And many of those spam emails, we know where they're from. I've got 5 million in Bank of Sweden. But look, I feel like I don't know, man. Nigerians are like, it's a middle finger to South Africa. But as a South African, I'm genuinely happy for her. Like, how does it hurt? It doesn't hurt us.
No.
And also, it was revealed that there was some shady things that had happened. You know what I mean? And are we wrong for saying, there it is? You know what I mean? Like, but congrats to her. Like, I'm proud of her.
Congrats to her. And also, with everything, how it happened, I feel like, yes, something had to be exposed. And it was a story because it happens here in South Africa that you have people who have stolen people's identities. So, yes, that whole issue was exposed, but I'm grateful also that she was still able to go back to her home country, represent the country, and now she represents the continent actually now that she won that side while being first runner-up.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So
I was rooting
and in the
for
same
her.
way, it's like she represents us again, you understand? So I just feel like it was a good thing how it all happened. Yes, there was lessons to be learned during the journey, but look at it still.
You heard the ghost lady explaining what Chidimma won, and they were debating about the value of the crown and things like that. But for Soul Penduka and Ghost Lady to express that despite the fraud that happened, this girl is still beautiful. Like, unlike this xenophobic bunch of failures in life who are just hateful and they hate their lives, who will come here and talk crap and talk BS and expect to be followed by intelligent people like me, and they wonder why we reject them. We don't wanna follow their negativity. Julius Malema recently came also holding accountable Chidimma and her mother. He was like, fix that thing of the whole fraud thing. But he doesn't regret defending Chidimma, and he will do it again. Podcast and Chill, McG was not talking about it. Ghost Lady and Sol Penduka, they seem to be very civil about it. They're not hateful. They're not saying hateful things about Nigerians. They're not saying hateful things about Chidimma. It's all congratulations. It's all she deserves it. It's all, oh yeah, that's nice. It's not hateful. And that's what we mean when you say you can criticize the fraud without being hateful, without being xenophobic. You can say congratulations and also still speak about the fraud. You can do the two. You don't have to be dismissive in your approach. And shout out to Floyd, shout out to Sol Penduka, man, for being very civil about this. It takes a matured person to have a discussion like this. It takes someone who's willing to open their brain, open their mind, and accept the fact that even though this girl, some of our people in South Africa, they deny her, they denounce her, they're in denial even about her achievements, but she still won. And congratulations to her. She's now Miss Universe Africa, and her representing Nigeria represent Africa. It takes a very brave person to admit that in the midst of this whole xenophobic thing in our country happening, which I don't even want to form part of. Do your things there, don't include me. So I love it. I love it here. Nasty C would say, but that album is whack. But yeah, I love it here. I love it where I am. I love it that I was never one of the people who is xenophobic about Chidimma. My position is certified lover boy of Chidimma. Drake, even though I don't like that nigga. Drake, I'm glad Kendrick Lamar is destroying that man. Like, we don't need men like Drake, our sissy boy, trying to influence these young boys to be weak. Sissy boys too emotional. We need resilient men. We need strong men who are gonna protect women like Chidimma, who are gonna protect women. We need men who are gonna defend young women like Chidimma. Not men who are gonna be jealous of another girl. Why are you jealous of a girl as a man? We don't need men like that. We don't need weekend men. We need strong men in our society. And it seems like Sol Penduka is one of those people you can look up to for objective criticism and objective comment about real issues in our country. Shout out to Floyd Chiwa. Shout out to Sol Penduka. Why do I keep on thinking about Floyd Chiwambo? Oh, I was talking about Floyd Chiwambo in a previous video. But yeah, it is what it is. Shout out to Podcast and Chill, man. Podcast and Chill is one of the best podcasts you can ever have in the world. This podcast has changed many people's lives. This podcast has let us know deep issues about the society. It has let us know about people's personalities, people, like, they let us know people for who they are, because they allowed people to come to their podcast and express themselves for who they are. Shout out to Podcast and Chill, man. Thank you very much.